What's up, everybody? Just wrapping up some quick little videos. If you are new to my channel, I don't do all the fancy edits or anything like that. I just like to interact with people in the community that are in the same realm of collecting action figure photography, dioramas. So I do quick hit or miss vids, and I do quick editing on iMovie on my iPhone. So that's about it. But I did want to show the two completed rollers. I've previously showed this one. This is the gray brick style, meaning like the center block. And this is the red brick that you would utilize on buildings and houses and whatnot. And these are rollers, and the files were created by High School Creations. Definitely check out their channel. They do amazing stuff. They just got wrapped up a Kickstarter campaign on some diorama pieces, which I grabbed a couple of pieces of. And these rollers at the time was during a promotion. I don't know if they're free now, but they were free at a time. So if you haven't got them, definitely grab them. If they are charging them now, definitely worth paying a couple of bucks to support a local artist. But the first thing I want you to notice is the difference in height. And I've got my G.I. Joe nunchuck right here just to give you an idea of how tall these rollers are. So there we go. The shorter one was in fact supposed to be as tall as the gray brick style one. However, I did have a print fail, and it had nothing to do with the STL design or anything like that. If you're into 3D printing, you will have fails. It could be any number of things. It could come off the bed due to poor adhesion. It can, temperatures, the way they're dropping right now, can affect your prints on the bed. Both my printers are in enclosed Flash Forge Adventure 3s and 4s, but even though they're enclosed, the temperatures can still affect it. Could be any number of things. Filament gets stuck in the extruder, but it happens. Now on this one I believe this is a 45% infill, and infill means what you're putting on the inside. I always like using the honeycomb type grid to fill my prints that I do, and you can see it did not do too well. And I'll be honest, I'm glad I was at home when this was going on. This was estimated at, because of when I sliced it, how much infill I wanted, how many walls I wanted, many different factors going forward. When I sliced it, it did an estimated time of 51 or 57 hours into the print. And on my Instagram and YouTube, I did a reel and a short, all that stuff, and quoted I was almost to the finish line. It had about 8 hours left. And then right after I posted that reel, I jinxed myself because I heard a loud noise, and I looked over at my printers, and this thing was at an angle, and it looked like the extruder was stuck right there. And you'll see the mark. I haven't cleaned it up because I wanted to show you what it looks like. Now, again, this was a 57-hour print, and we were at 49 hours. So this is 49 hours worth of printing. And so we had about maybe that much more to go. And you can see right here is where the extruder locked up and was pushing it at an angle. Now, I don't know when it was going forward, if it possibly got stuck right there. I don't know if it wobbled off the bed and caused it to lean and then the extruder to go into it. But the extruder goes on, I don't know how to, it's a ZXY axis. It goes across and up and down. I'm not too techie savvy when it comes to that kind of stuff, but I will tell you, I was glad I was home because it was making some crazy noises. So I real quick jumped up and hit the power button, And you're going to have print fails, and you just got to be happy with what happens or what you get out of it, and either try it again, or if it works, it works. Now, because I use so much filament making this, and at 40% infill, I'm not disappointed, because as you can see, it is a good 6 inches big. These are meant to be kind of, you know, manhandled when you're crafting. I haven't tried them on any foam yet, but the idea is to put it down and press as hard as you can and roll it on there. Now, you'll still have to go over it, I expect, with some of your diorama tools, because I'm not sure how much that's going to actually dig in. But the good news is it sets the pattern, which is the most time-consuming part of making a brick wall. So even though right there messed up, I can sand that down a little bit and smooth it out and cut the pieces off right there with a razor blade. It's still going to work with what I need it to do by rolling them onto the XPS insulation foam. But I'm real impressed with this print. My family was stating that these could make gorgeous columns in a diorama, and I definitely agree with them. It does look good. But yeah, don't be mad at your fails when they do happen. And of course, that's the bottom that was stuck on the raft. Those always look bad with my prints. I'm just not good enough to level my beds where it will print directly on the bed. I have to have it make a raft, and then it prints on top of that raft. But again, it's the bottom, so I don't really care. And yeah, so we got that. 2 amazing prints. Very happy to try these on a diorama. And that's what we got. Again, check out High School Creations. He does amazing dioramas. All right, like, comment, share, and I'm out of here.